Charlotte says, are there any startup grants for a sole trader who will be working from home? I know you said sole traders are difficult, but if I set up as a limited company from the outset, maybe? Well,
yes. Yes, absolutely. There are always grants to help people start up. There are, again, it's a little bit of knowing the landscape. So depending on age, there are always grants from the Prince's Trust to help people of a certain age, sadly more youthful than me. There are grants depending on the particular area.
Yeah.
So if you're based in a rural location, there's often rural location funding.
right.
They used to be called leader funding for some reason.
Okay.
So there's all sorts of criteria, and it's more a case of talking to someone who knows what they're talking about, who can then say, because of this other thing about you that you weren't even thinking of, that makes you eligible for another piece of funding over there.
Yeah. And Charlotte, I hope I'm not trying to teach Granny to suck eggs, but I can remember when Claire and I set up our first limited company, which was the Ashgrove Health Company. We felt when we were accepted as a company that we'd passed our degree, we'd gone through our final exams. It's dead easy and it doesn't cost very much money. And it does come with some legal obligations, but they're pretty damn simple and you're probably meeting all of them anyway. And if that opens you up to more funding, well, I think it's really well worth considering. And I would defer to somebody who's got more experience with these things than myself, but again, I just think it's...
The big difference between a sole trader and a limited company, the absolute big difference is if something goes wrong, somebody trips over on the way in, smashes their head open, if it's a sole trader, they can take your house. If it's a limited company, the limited company doesn't own your house. So it's whether you're personally liable or whether, cash-wise, it's can they dip their hand in your wallet or only in the company's wallet.
Right.